So this week, the Israelis have begun the call up of their reserves. The first reserves began earlier this week. The number is supposed to end up around 60 to 80,000, although the Israelis are being really slippery with these numbers because they know a lot of reserves are not going to report. And the Israeli military has had to redeploy. They're going to deploy the reservists that are called up into the West Bank, the northern border with Lebanon, on the eastern border with Jordan, and they're going to send the standing army who are in those places I just mentioned into Gaza. So the conscription army goes into Gaza. The reservists stay out as much as possible because it is a very unpopular war at this point in Israel. The genocide is not unpopular, nearly universal support for the genocide in Gaza, but the Israelis don't want to fight in this war. And that goes all the way to the top of their leadership, the active chiefs of the Mossad, which is the external security, Shabak, internal security, Amman is military intelligence. Those chiefs and others, including the IDF chief of staff, are against the Gaza City invasion. They believe that the 60-day ceasefire that Hamas had on the table for the past month, which was Netanyahu's proposal a month ago, and then he pulled it back off the table playing games because he wants the war to continue. Netanyahu believes if the war ends, that he will be elected out of office and will go to jail for his corruption charges. So there's still a lot to be determined about the exact way the forces are going to be used in Gaza. The resistance has been able to prepare for this battle for more than a year because the first battle of Gaza City ended in early 2024. There was a poll in Mariv newspaper this week that underscored all this. Only 25% of Jewish Israelis polled believe that Israel is winning the war. About 20% believe that Qassam is winning the war. So we know how this is going. The defense minister said that Gaza City will become like Rafah and Beit Hanoun. Both areas have been virtually wiped out. And so this genocidal intent by the Israelis is consistent now for 699 days. And also, because of the military's lack of interest in fighting this battle, they have a draft dodgers issue. 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐄𝐿 reported this week that the army and the police will be reinforced not only at Ben Gurion Airport, but also near maritime and land border crossings, looking for draft dodgers who are trying to flee the country.